Hello everyone and welcome to the 20th episode of Skyrim SE modding. First of all, a little announcement. From now on, whenever I review a mod which is also available for old RIM, for the 32-bit RIM, I will also include the old RIM links into the description. For those of you who are still not converted to the new religion, so to say. And also, this week, alongside regular mods, you shall witness a nice tool which will make your modding much easier, in a certain way. So, let's get it rolling. Intro 1, go! So, I'm sure all of you are familiar with the following situation. Imagine there is an NPC in your game, whose appearance you just really don't like. Or you downloaded a mod which adds NPCs, and it's really great, but one of those NPCs' appearance just seems out of place to you. Of course, you could just go into the creation kit and do the changes yourself, but there is a much easier way to do it. NPC Visual Transfer tool by 310 is a handy little tool which lets you switch out the looks of NPCs easy and fast. So, let's say we want to change Lydia's appearance. First of all, you need to download SSE Edit, the link is provided under the requirements as usual, then download the actual NPC transfer tool. Next you will have to run SSE Edit once and let it do its thing. Okay, the preparations are complete, and here is how the transfer works. How about we use Nemain as the base for Lydia's new look? Open the transfer tool, there will be a folder inside your game's data folder, execute either the bat file or the exe, it will then ask you if you use mod organizer, ask you where the changes should be saved, I'd recommend using a new file for this, and then finally this window will pop up. Here select the NPC whose appearance you want to use, Nemain in our case, then the NPC who will receive the appearance, Lydia, and hit transfer. And this is it. Confirm a few times and the transfer is complete. Now let's head back into the game. And hey there, Lydia, looking good. Now they are twins. Identical twins. That looks kinda creepy actually. But the tool works great and it can do even more. Actually, it is possible to use the appearance of creatures. If you don't like Heimskar, for example, you can simply turn him into a dog. It won't stop him from yelling, however. Okay, this will be a little bit different now. You see, I really wanted to review this mod right here, Blended Roads by... And here where the trouble actually started. So, I was thinking like... T4GTR? No, wait, that can't be. Those must be letters. So I went again. Tagträumer? What the hell is that supposed to be? But then it hit me. Tagträumer. Fucking daydreamer in German. That is actually pretty cool. But anyway, the mod at hand is... It's supposed to blend the roads into their surroundings and get rid of those ugly seams, as you can see pretty well in those GIFs here. It looks actually really good, so I was like, oh my god, just look at this, it looks so much better, it really blends in and I really have to review this. So I went into my game and started looking for those ugly seams. And I was looking, and looking, and looking, but I could not find them. And you want to know why I could not find them? Because they are not there. Thing is, this kind of stuff actually happens if you have a bunch of texture mods which don't really fit together. In this case, the raw textures being not really compatible with the surroundings. But since I use Noble Skyrim and Vivid Landscapes, which are compatible to each other and also cover pretty much all of the environment textures, everything blends in seamlessly. Yeah, I know, this now sounds like a half-assed review attempt of this mod, but this is just what it does, a crafty workaround for not matching raw textures. So if you have this problem, this mod is definitely for you. And the next mod deals with a simple feature, something one should actually be surprised haven't been made until now. Player Taunting ability with animations by Christopher. Exactly, that shield-banging thing the enemies sometimes do to look cool. Very simple and yet so essential. And now you can do it as well. Now you can literally show your enemies the ass-kicking is coming their way. This ability is purely optical and doesn't actually taunt your enemies, meaning there are no scripts. This could, however, be very well adapted into some bigger combat mods like Ordinator, for example, and become a fully fleshed out taunting skill. One way or another, a really fresh idea. Okay people, I know it's kinda a bit late again, but since several people asked me how I am actually able to use those poses, here it is, Halo's Poser. Yes, it's true, it has not been converted to Neurim yet, at least not officially. However, the original creator, who is obviously Halo, gave permission to use his stuff in SSE. So once again, of course you could convert it yourself, but you could also get it, for example, on General Andre's site. And the posing can begin. For those of you who are not familiar with this mod, you will have a bunch of rings in your inventory. To apply a pose to your character, first choose a pose from the select rings, and then use the play ring with the same name to activate the animation. And if you want to use the pose on an NPC, you'll have to select the power with the same name as the select ring, and then cast it onto the NPC like a shout. And there are literally hundreds of poses to choose from. Some made for pairs, some use objects, and so on. If you are looking for an epic idea for a screenshot, a poser mod is definitely what you need. And now, ladies and gentlemen, comes a really interesting follower mod, who also brings a short, but really well done quest with him. Rupert the Teddy Bear by Leviant and Vicious Tsar. To get started, we head to the College of Winterhold, where we find a peculiar note about a special magic book, which was lost on its way to the college. So we take our way to look for this interesting piece of literature, and once we find it, we make a fascinating discovery.
Hello, I'm Rupert. I suppose you released me because you need a playmate? Alright then. I promise to serve the keeper of the book.
Oh, just look at this guy. And he's even nicely voice acted. And he even has some facial animations. Just like Frosty the Snowman from episode 10, also made by the same modders. Rupert also has some nice features. You can let him ride on your back, for example.
Woo!
He will be really happy about it. Okay, I'll admit it. It kinda looks like he is impaled on the greatsword here, and that's my bad. Should have unequipped it. So, to remove him, simply drop him from your inventory and he will be a follower again. Just look at this, guys. Now we have two cute fluffy things in our band of heroes. Another feature Rupert has are some changeable outfits.
Practical and fashionable.
That's right, Skyrim is a cold place, so let's dress accordingly. He is also not scared of no bandits and will fight at your side in battle. That, among other things, makes Rupert a really cool guy.
Sometimes, I just like to pretend I'm just like everyone else.
I'm pretty sure once you spend some time with him, playing without him again will be simply unbearable. Oh, come on, it was about damn time I made one of those. And this is it for this week's episode. As always, links to all mods are in the description. Don't forget to endorse the modders if you're going to use any of them. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more Skyrim action every week. I thank you all for watching and bear in mind, this is a weekly, so see you next week.